right, y'all. That's Glory, y'all. That's his Glory. That's by Common and John Legend right there. Come off the soundtrack of Selma, y'all. You're tuning in live 100.7 WBZ. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it's time for the Sheriff Report on this day right here, June 29th, 2017. This one day we won't see again, y'all. Let's go.
What you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Sheriff John Brown come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do? Yeah, bad boys, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? All right, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Hello, Macon County. How you doing today? 100.7 FM WBZ with DJ Booty Rush at Hear Me TV, Tuskegee Virtual TV, Channel 181 in town, Channel 19 on campus, with Pat Wallace director, Kimberly Wright, Butch Baxter, Jordan.
In the building.
Jordan in the building with Jordan in the building tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on with your Shaft? What's the business?
Man, boy, it's been a lot this week, but let me say hello again to Macon County, Court to Brunson over here, and I brought a special guest, Mr. Wayne Ellis here.
Wayne Ellis.
Yeah, Wayne Ellis. Everybody know Wayne Ellis.
Everybody know Wayne.
Wayne Ellis graduated from Tuskegee Institute High School.
That's right.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah, so he gets a chance to talk to his homeboys and tell them a little bit about what he does.
Right,
At
right.
the sheriff department. But, it's for me, it's been a rough week. Well, let me go on with the sheriff report first, and then
we'll get into that. Yeah, right.
Into that, okay? All right, on the sheriff report, Macon County, June 23rd to June 29th, between the dates of those days, Macon County Sheriff Department in the last 7 days have received 256 volunteer fire transmissions, 3,698 landline calls, 483 E911 calls, and 2,821 radio transmission for a total of 7,258 contacts. And I say, wow. That's even a little more than we had last week, and they're steadily increasing.
Right.
And I say, I always say, you hate to have so much going on, but it's good because people are calling in.
It's calling in. That's
and
right.
It is summertime. So, you see more suspicious people, more suspicious vehicles, people at home, and they're calling those things in.
That's right.
And that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's that neighborhood watch.
That's that neighborhood watch,
man. That's what it's all about, man.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And I was at a neighborhood watch on Monday, and they did a great job over there. Man, they do a great job.
Can we give them a big shout out?
Give them a shout out. Well, let's give all the neighborhood
all
watchers a big shout out.
Yeah. We're going to give them a round of applause.
Give them a round of applause.
Yeah, for all the neighborhoods in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood. You're a big neighborhood. Let me find them clappers for y'all. Here we go. Yes, thank you for protecting our city and our county. Neighborhood watchers.
Yes. The neighborhood watch up there with Reverend Coppola and Mr. Rackley and those people over there invited me in, and I talked to them on Monday, and we had a real good time. And we just talked about neighborhood watching, the things that, they can do, and, safety tips and all that stuff. And it was very good. We had a very good time. And I appreciate them as do all the other neighborhood watches. And I wish and I hope that the other neighborhoods that don't have a neighborhood watch get one, and y'all can call me in, and I'll come in and help start it. Give you some information or anything we need to do. But we have some great neighborhood watches out there, and I always talk about my home people out there, Marable Subdivision. They always do a great job. Miss Duncan and her crew, they do a great job. Up on 29 South, they do a great job.
Wow.
I'm always there with them. They always call, and I appreciate everybody. And some of the neighborhood watches that I don't know. Over on County Road 36, they have a great neighborhood watch. I just want to come to where we all have a community, a county neighborhood watch.
Right.
So we can share information and get things done. And, from them calling in and giving information, we've made a lot of arrests.
Right.
We have made a lot of arrests from people calling in and talking about the vehicles they see and this type stuff. So it's good, and it's been good.
Right.
So I want to say to all the neighborhood watchers, really appreciate y'all.
Great.
Okay.
Sheriff,
one thing that we didn't do, let me go through the calls real
that's
quick.
right. Oh, fine.
Yeah, I didn't do that. We got to talk about the neighborhood watchers.
Yeah, man.
On 623 County Road 30 run, property damage. On 623, there was an arrest made at the Macon County Sheriff Office on probation violation. 623 Side Lane, harassing communication. 623 County Road 54 East, breaking and entering of a vehicle. 623 County Road 31, harassment. 623 arrested Macon County Sheriff Office on failure to appear. 625 County Road 10, burglary third, theft third. On 626 Sylvia Street, assault third. On 627 County Road 10, NWI, and that's negotiating worth the instrument. Or no, somebody wrote a bad check.
Right.
On 627, arrested Macon County Sheriff Office, second. On 628, arrest Macon County Sheriff Office, child support. 628, arrest Macon County Sheriff Office, child support. 629, County Road 53, burglary and theft. 629, arrest Macon County Sheriff Office, probation violation. 629, arrest Macon County Sheriff Office, negotiation worthless instrument, same thing. 629, arrest Macon County Sheriff Office, negotiation worthless instrument, same thing. 629, arrest Macon County Sheriff Office, probation violation. 629, arrest Macon County Sheriff Office, probation violation. 629, County Road 67, there was a burnt vehicle.
Okay.
That's
a lot of arrests.
That's a lot of arrests. And you know, we got to do that.
Got to do it.
We got to do that. And we got to do that to keep this community safe. We got to clean the community out. You know, we don't want criminals in the community amongst us.
That's right.
But you know what? And I'm not just going to say criminals, because sometimes things happen beyond our control.
Right.
You know, but you know, we take the good with the bad. If it's against the law, we got to make the arrest.
Got to make the arrest.
So that's what we're working on. That's what we've been doing, and that's the sheriff report for that part of it.
Okay. But it's like this, Sheriff. I know I often ask a question that everybody just always been wanting to know. I know you've been having a rough week.
Yeah, it's
been a really rough week for you.
Yeah.
And you know, things happen. You know what I mean. And just give them a little insight of what's been going on this week. I know they want to know. I know they want to know. Yeah.
Well, you know, for us at the sheriff department, you know, it has been a rough week. And actually it started last week because, you know, last week, as I stated, we had to arrest a guy at the sheriff department, which I let everybody know about that. You know, he was arrested for custodial sexual misconduct.
Right.
You know, and he's always innocent until proven guilty.
Right.
But that's what he was charged with.
Yeah.
And then this week we had an officer arrested for bribery.
Okay.
And I can't go into the details of either one of them, but on both cases, I had to call the State Bureau of Investigation.
Okay.
You know, because it was brought to my attention that something was being done wrong, that we had two officers that worked for me that were committing crimes.
Right.
So I had to report it to them. You know, it hurt me, but I had to do that. I'm not going to tolerate anybody breaking the law, not even for my department. I'm the sheriff of Macon County. I can stand up to that. But I'm not going to have anybody questioning our integrity or anybody breaking the trust of my department. You know, we're here to serve and protect the people of Macon County. Let me say something to you.
Okay.
You know, we take an oath of office.
Okay.
But each member of the Macon County Sheriff's Department is charged by policy, rules, and regulation to protect and serve this county, you know, in a manner that the people expect. And that's with integrity. And any unlawful or unethical behavior by any member of the Macon County Sheriff's Office blemishes the integrity and reputation of the sheriff and all the agency personnel that work for me. And it can't be tolerated.
That's right.
You know, people look at us when you say somebody broke the law at the sheriff department, or they crooked, or they dirty. Well, I want everybody to know we're not going to have any crooked officers, no dirty officers. And I'm going to be the first one to get them out there. You know, I'm going to be the first one to get them out of there.
Right.
You know, nobody's going to challenge my integrity. Nobody's going to challenge the integrity of my officers,
Right.
or even of anybody in Macon County.
Right.
You know, I've heard all the bad things on the news. I've heard all of this, and I've seen all of this, and I've apologized on the news for what the Macon County Sheriff Department has done. You know, I said that don't let anybody talk about anybody in Macon County. You know, we got all these surrounding agencies. This stuff does happen sometimes.
Right.
But it seems like they get on us a little bit more, and that's okay because I can handle it. I'm
Right.
the sheriff here.
Right.
But I want everybody to know we're not going to tolerate it.
That's right.
You know, these were two officers that did the wrong thing, and they were arrested for it. You know, people get arrested every day. They just happen to be deputy sheriffs that got arrested.
Right.
And, you know, I hate it because, I mean, I love everybody that work in my department for me. I really do. And for me to call the state and say, hey, man, I need y'all to come in and help me with the investigation. Of course, I could have investigated.
Right.
But what is somebody going to say? The sheriff playing favoritism.
Right.
You know, he crooked too.
Right.
He let these things go on.
Right.
No.
No.
Call an outside agency to come in and do this, and there's no question about what happened.
That's right.
If they broke the law, they need to be dealt with.
Right.
And that's what happened. So all I can say is right now, they have been charged with these things, but they're still innocent until proven
guilty. That's
innocent until proven guilty.
You was right. Yeah.
I was right first.
Yeah, you was right. Yeah.
They're innocent until proven guilty. But right now, you know, they have been fired by me. You know, I can't tolerate any accusations like that.
Right.
You know, and if I think they may have done it, then I mean, I have the authority to do that. But we're going to uphold our integrity. We're going to protect this county. And I hope everybody out there knows me and know that I mean that.
Right.
You know, I'm going to have some people out there that don't like me and what I'm doing, and they're going to press this issue. And I'm going to keep my head high. My department going to keep their head high.
Right.
And we're going to continue on.
Right. Right.
And I'll tell you what, somebody else might get arrested.
Right.
And if they're doing the wrong thing at the Macon County Sheriff Department, I'm going to arrest them too.
That's right.
So if you don't want to get arrested, don't come there breaking the law.
That's right.
Don't come and apply at the Macon County Sheriff Department because the sheriff ain't playing that.
That's right.
And I mean that.
Right.
And this has happened before in different places, and we don't even have to talk about it because you hear it in the news all the time. But we're going to handle it the right way. It's going to be up front. You know, y'all see me on the news all the time.
Right.
And one of the things I said to the people of Macon County, I'm going to report to you what's going on. I'm going to keep you in the loop, and I'm going to let you know what's happening around you. So when things happen to me and things happen bad, I'm man enough to stand up and say, this is what happened.
That's right.
And I'm going to continue to do that.
Right.
And if y'all don't like that, then, I mean, you just have to take it like that because I'm going to tell the news whether it's bad or good.
That's just being real. That's just being real. That's just being real.
And I'm not afraid to do that. I'm not afraid of y'all saying what you're going to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to protect this community. I'm trying to do what I said I was going to do.
That's right.
And I think I'm doing that.
Yeah, you honor
so
that.
for the people of Macon County, I'm sorry if it made you feel bad and people in the surrounding areas talking about you, but I'm going to stand up and take that. That's on me. Okay? And I do apologize to you. You know, I went in the store the other day down at Piggly Wiggly. I had a lot of people come up and hug me and shake my hand and, you know, just give me some kind of encouragement because I do feel bad about it. I really, really do feel bad about it. Hadn't been able to sleep the last couple of days, but I'm going to stand up and we're going to bounce back and we're going to keep protecting. We're going to keep upholding the law. And like I said, if anybody down there break the law again, guess what? They're going to be arrested too.
That's right.
So that's the way it is.
That's right.
Okay.
This stuff like that goes all around the world, around the state, everywhere. But in this particular time, it seems like it's target here at Macon County.
Well, you know, I guess my wife had a conversation with me, and I was talking to Wayne, and we were saying maybe I don't know what it is. You know, Macon County is a small place,
right?
You know, we I don't know what it is, but the news hits here hard.
It does.
It hits here hard. You know, and we were talking earlier before we started about bad news and good news. A lot of people don't want to come around when it's good news.
Right.
They're very eager to report bad news. We got a lot of smart kids here. We got a lot of good things going on in Macon County, but you don't hear a whole lot about that in the news. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not blaming anybody, but that's how they make their money, reporting bad news.
Right. Right.
But, you know, we keep our head high, and I told them, you know, we're not going to dwell on that. We're going to keep going. We're going to stand up. We're going to be men, and we're going to do what we do.
That's right.
And that's okay.
Right.
But, I mean, I get a lot of calls about what you just asked. You know, bad news is bad news, good news is good news. But hopefully people see that, and hopefully people come and talk about some of the good things that are going on in Macon County, because there are a lot of great things going on in Macon County.
Wonderful things.
You know, we got some good kids. We got some smart kids. We got great school board. We got new government. We got a lot of good things.
Some of the best.
Some of the best.
Some of the best.
And they talking about this thing over at exit 38. They talking about the thing at the airport. You look down in Shorter with all the good things going on.
Right.
You look at the people that's trying to make things happen. I look at all my brothers in law enforcement down there in Shorter and Notasulga and Franklin. And that's my roommate.
Right.
My roommate. LaCour was my roommate in the academy, the police academy.
Okay.
So we've been together for more than 20 years.
Wow.
And now he's the chief over in Franklin.
Wow.
All those dudes doing a great job, man. Chief Knowles, Chief Patrick, Sandor Malloy, Chief Martis.
Right.
I've gotten words from encouragement from all of them.
Right.
Keep your head up and do what you're doing.
Yeah.
And we're going to stick together and make sure this county is right.
That's right.
And I can't ask for anything else.
That's right.
Man, it just made me feel good with all the calls I've gotten, even from, Sheriff Warren and all those guys, just do what you're doing. The words of encouragement are good. It don't stop me from feeling bad about what happened.
Right.
Because those guys were my guys.
That's right.
I like those guys.
Right.
We like a family, but they made a mistake.
Right.
They made a bad mistake.
Yep.
And, they betrayed my trust.
Right.
So, I got to get over that. I got to stand up and face that. But they got to face what they did.
Right.
And Macon County, we going to move on.
Yep.
We going to move on. Wayne, you got anything to say about that?
We got to introduce Wayne into. We got to introduce Wayne, man. We do everybody else. We got to introduce Wayne in the building. Y'all stand up and give a round of applause for Wayne Ellis in the building, y'all. Good afternoon, Wayne. Good afternoon, Wayne. Coming on the show, man. I know this your first time on the radio, but I know it's not your first time on television. But man, I know it's kind of iffy. You know what I'm talking about? You don't even feel like you don't even look like you're scared. So definitely, what I'm talking about? You Wayne. You know what I'm saying? You Wayne.
I just say Mr. Ellis.
Mr. Ellis. You know what I'm talking about? But Mr. Ellis, tell us a little bit about what you do down there, what your responsibility down there at the sheriff department, and let them know who you are. Because they want to know.
Okay, I'm Wayne Ellis, and I've been at the sheriff department this past 2 weeks, about 21 years,
God.
And I'm the assistant jail administrator down there. We like to call it, I like to call it, my job is the 3 C's. That's custody, care, and control.
Wow. Okay.
The Macon County inmates.
Right.
And I do a lot of things, taking care of inmates, making sure if they have medical problems, I deal with that.
Okay.
And as you heard the sheriff mention about a lot of arrests, I deal with when they come in, then they're under my custody and making sure they're going to the right courts, different municipal courts, felony courts when they get in the court, and
wow.
And getting a lawyer and making sure everything, getting their bonds,
okay.
making sure that they're not, they're eligible for bonds and getting out and doing stuff like that. But it's just a job I've been doing for 21 years. And like I said, I started off as a jailer in the back. And, I've talked to the sheriff about, we had a situation with the young guy, Mr. Dixon that works back there. He was working under my supervision.
Right.
And when, the person came to me with the allegations, I was like, well, I need to let my sheriff know this.
Right.
This is my job to let him know. And,
right.
I commend him on what you're doing because he got it. He didn't put it in our hands. He got it to the SBI, put it in their hands.
Right.
And it came out to what it been, be. We had to have an arrest and stuff like that. And like I said, I talked to him. I know it hurts because we're like a family down here.
Right.
We're like the family. He the big brother.
Right.
He take all us in there. We laugh, we talk football, we talk everything, but we do our job.
Right.
And we can't have this. We had the young lady. She kind of like didn't want to, say, she didn't want to get nobody in trouble. But I was like, well, when you stated this, we have to.
Yeah.
I have to report it,
right.
and he have to
report.
to report it.
Right.
And we're not gonna sweep nothing under the rug and stuff like that.
Right.
But it is, and like I say, I know he feels. And I feel from because like we are family.
That's right.
We are family. First of all, we are family. So that hurts us. And but on the other hand, we have to do our
Gotta do
job.
what you gotta do. Do your job.
Yeah, and we don't allow that, and we don't want people to think out there that that's what goes on. That's not what goes on. And,
Right.
We can't allow that, and we won't allow that.
Right, right. Right, you just about answered I was about to ask a question similar to what you just answered, so I don't even have to ask the question. You summed it all the way up. You know what I'm saying? I was going to ask that particular question, but you just summed it up.
What were you going to ask him?
I was going to ask him, how did he feel about, Sheriff Brunson arresting, the young man, you know what I'm saying, getting them,
Yeah.
how you feel about that, for us, like, you had to report it. Then once you did your job, right. And by him, he had to report it and do an investigation,
right.
With a higher, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
Right.
And he had to do what he had to do. So it looked like, because like you said earlier, you could have did your own investigation,
right.
but you decided to do it at another agency and let them investigate it. So so it won't seem like you're doing, favoritism,
Right.
And that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying,
Right.
and being right about being right.
Being right about being right.
You know what I'm saying?
And, I wish every other agency would do the same thing. It would cut down on a lot of troubles that we have. It would stop some of what we're going through in society. That's
Right.
my opinion.
Right.
Like Wayne stated, he brought it to me
Okay.
because the allegations were made to him.
Right.
And of course, I said I need to take control of this.
Right.
By taking control, we need to call somebody in
Right.
and make sure this is not happening. And if it is, we're not going to tolerate
That's
it.
right. That's right.
And that's what happened.
Okay.
I'm not going to try to sweep anything under the rug. We're not going to have a corrupt agency. We're going to deal with this right now.
Right.
And that's what happened.
Right.
And when the results came back, the young man was arrested.
Okay.
Still feel bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you said, we're a family.
Right.
But I know I did the right thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did the right thing for everybody. And people know when they call me, I try to act on things.
Right.
Good, bad, or ugly.
Right.
I'm going to try to act on things. My men are not above the law.
Right.
My men have to carry themselves in a certain way. They have to treat the people right. They have to talk to people right. They have to respect the people in this community. If they can't do that, they can't work at the Macon Sheriff Department.
Right.
Right.
And that's just point blank,
blank.
plain and simple. And we have this conversation all the time.
All the
All
time.
right.
All
the
time.
I like to reiterate on that too. I mean, he pressed that to us, where like the guys in jail, people feel like they're in jail, they're criminal. No.
Right.
We treat them like people,
That's right,
Treat
like
them,
people.
Treat them like they're somebody. Treat them like people. You're not the judge. You just just the correction officer that's trying to treat, just treat them like treat them like people.
Treat them like people.
And
they deserve that.
Yeah.
Deserve that.
We are just a holding facility.
Right.
Right.
We're not the judge. We're not the jury.
That's right.
And then most of the people come through there, we know anyway.
Right.
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 If
If
you
you
have
don't
a
know them, their
relationship with
family, something. Yeah.
You know something.
Some about them.
Something
you
about
know
them. That's
something
just
about
Macon County.
It's Macon County. Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
It's Macon County.
That's Macon County.
Yeah, Macon
You know,
County.
everybody know everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's a good thing here.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
And that's how we have to be.
Right.
That's how we have to be. But I want to just say again, I apologize. We really can't go into detail about what happened. People can hear, what's going on, and they might be right on some of the stuff, but they really might not know. But, the thing that happened, we dealt with it, and you will hear about it more in the papers of when it comes to court and that kind of stuff.
Right.
But, I'm not going to stand here and deny anything because I called and reported it.
Right. Exactly.
Something happened,
Something
and
happened.
2 Macon County officers got arrested.
Right.
And we're still looking to make sure we don't have any more Macon County officers caught up in either one of these situations.
Right.
And if we do, they're going to be arrested too.
That's right.
So if y'all think bad of Sheriff Brunson, y'all get ready to think even worse, because if they did something, they're going to be arrested.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And I think that's what you put me here for.
That's right.
You wanted a sheriff that's going to clean the place out and do what's right for the community. And that's what I'm trying to do.
That's
And
right.
to all the people that gave me words of encouragement, that called, that gave me a hug that I really needed, I appreciate that.
Right.
For all the people that have been praying for me and praying for my department, I appreciate that. And please continue to pray for us because we need it right now.
Need it bad.
But we're going to come back strong.
Yeah.
You understand?
Right.
We're going to
Right.
keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
My guys had missed the beat.
Right.
And I ask you people out there in the community, when you see my officers who are out there doing what they're supposed to do, who are out there, serving you, who are out there doing everything they can to keep you safe, don't look at them like they're bad, like they have committed a crime, because they haven't.
That's right.
The two
Right.
people that did it have been fired and have been arrested.
Exactly.
Everybody else, we're gonna get in. We're gonna go over some ethics. We're gonna get back in the classroom. We're gonna study. We're gonna talk. I've already talked to some great people like Omar Neal, Chief Frazier. We're gonna come in and we're gonna do some ethics classes.
Okay.
It's already underway. We're gonna reboot. We're gonna start from day one.
Okay.
And go back to training and go back to getting these people back on the street and doing what they're supposed to do, because we have some really, really, really good officers
Right.
at the Macon County Sheriff Department.
Right.
We got some good officers. Now, I know, a few of us might not be on the same page sometimes.
Yeah. That's normal.
That's normal.
That's normal.
Everybody might not like Sheriff Brunson,
Right.
but you got to respect Sheriff Brunson
to.
and respect what he's trying to do.
Right.
You're always going to have your nails.
Mm-hmm.
You're always going to have the people. I'm glad that happened to him.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm a man. I can stand up and look that dead in the eye.
That's right.
Don't bother me at all.
Right.
Andre Brunson is the sheriff of Macon County.
That's right.
I'm a law enforcement officer, and I'm going to be that. And I can take everything that comes to me.
right.
As long as I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do for this community in this county.
That's right.
And I don't have anything else to say on the matter.
Yeah.
Thank you, Macon County. Now, what I wanted to talk about tonight was the vehicle accidents, but since this came up, but I do want to go over that because it falls in hand with what I'm doing tonight on the news. It's going to be a little thing on the news.
Okay.
I was asked about the state troopers. And the shortage of state troopers. So you're going to see that on the news tonight, I think at 10 o'clock on Channel 8 maybe. And just to give you some stats here, in the county jurisdictions, there were 124 accidents. On Interstate I-85, there were 147 accidents.
Wow.
In the Tuskegee police jurisdiction, there were 103 accidents. That's a lot of accidents. That's a lot of accidents. So, most of the accidents that we see on I-85 happen between mile marker 42 and mile marker 22, right around the shorter area.
Right.
There are a lot of accidents. So,
Man.
why there's so many accidents? You know what I'm saying? We talk about that and see that all the time. So they came to see me to talk about the state troopers. But the state troopers do a great job.
Yeah, they do.
Man, they here.
Yeah.
They do a great job.
They do.
One problem, just not enough of them all over the state.
Right.
They're spread so thin.
Right.
We need more state troopers
That's right.
that can help us out.
Right.
When there's a wreck out there, the sheriff department has to go to that accident.
That's right.
And we got to stay to that accident until a state trooper
get
comes.
there. Right.
And he might be coming from Russell County.
Yep.
I heard tonight somebody say one had to come from Birmingham. That's a long wait. But wherever they are, we stay out there. And then even after they get there, we stay and help them.
Right.
Sometimes we might be out there 8 or 9 hours.
Yeah.
And we are also short with officers. So that takes away from what we are doing in the county and the community.
Exactly.
But we don't mind.
Right.
State troopers come help us. We help them.
That's right.
It works hand in hand. We're all law enforcement. Everybody try to help each other.
There you go.
And love those guys. They just need more of them.
That's right.
And I know that they're trying to get more of them. But when you talk about getting a state trooper, they want them, but you got to pay.
Yeah.
The state has to pay.
Right.
And when you think about the amount it costs to have a state trooper, man, you look at their salaries.
Right.
You look at the pensions, the retirement, the insurance they have to pay.
Right.
You look at the vehicle. They got to buy a vehicle. Vehicle $50,000. You got to equip that vehicle. Just basic lights in the vehicle might cost $10,000.
Because every state trooper have their own
They got
vehicle.
their own vehicle.
Yeah.
Right, they got to have their own vehicle.
Their own vehicle.
You talk about equipping that vehicle with computers.
Right.
You talk about equipping it with lights.
Right.
You talk about training. State trooper go to the academy for what, about 9 months, 6 or 9
Yes,
months?
they extended it. It was
They
was
go for extended.
20. It was 28 weeks at one time, and I think they extended.
Yeah.
Further
They
than
go
that.
through some extensive training.
Yeah.
So look at the amount. You talk about getting 30, 60 state troopers. That's a lot of money from
It's
the
a
state.
lot of money.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But really, these guys do a great job.
They really do.
And we hope they can get more. And we know they're trying. And I think they have that. I know it's going through. But then, like I said, you got to pay all this money, try to come up with the money to take care of the salaries, the benefits, and all the equipment they need.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
State Trooper, we want you to know we welcome you here. We appreciate everything, and we here to hold it down till y'all can get here, and that's how it is.
Right.
But the thing with the State Troopers, when you got enough State Troopers, they are all up and down the highway.
Yeah, they right.
And that slows people up.
That's right.
But when they're spread thin, there's nobody out there.
Yeah.
And people just ride as they want to ride.
Right.
You got these cell phones, you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You texting, you driving.
Right.
You're doing other things with the computer, the music.
Right.
And you're having wrecks. You're having accidents.
That's
You're not
right.
paying attention.
That's
and
right.
speed has a lot to do with accidents.
That's right.
And when you don't have the officers out there to slow them down, they don't visibly see you.
Right.
Then, they just running wild.
Yeah.
Now, I always see an officer up past exit 32, about midways, between 32 and 26. 32 is Franklin exit.
Right. Okay.
So going toward Montgomery's always one sitting in the median there.
Yeah.
And you going to slow down through
Yes,
there.
sir. Yes, sir.
They're going to slow down.
Yes, sir.
But how many times do you see them between Auburn and Tuskegee?
No.
Not a whole
They used to be there a long time.
Right. When they had enough.
When they had enough, yeah.
But right now,
that's
that's one of the spots that's not really covered a lot.
Right.
But those guys that do work there, they ride as much as they can, but they can't be everywhere.
That's right.
You can't be everywhere at one time.
I still find myself slowing down when I get to that area.
Yeah. Because they used to be
They
there
used to be there all the time.
You sit right there on the hill under the rest area.
There you go.
Before you get to the rest
There you
area.
go.
And they be facing both ways.
That's
and they
right.
waiting to get you.
Waiting,
They
boy.
got those radars out there.
Yeah.
But I want to say to you people in Macon County, patrol yourself.
That's right.
Because you got to be safe.
There you go.
You
There
got to be
go.
safe. Abide by the speed limit. Buckle up and leave those cell phones alone because I see some bad accidents.
Yeah.
Bad accidents.
So
we have to patrol ourselves.
Right.
We want to be safe. Everybody want to get home to their families.
That's right.
And that's what it's all about.
That's right.
Getting home to
Get
your
home.
family.
Get home. Get home to your family. Go do your job and get on to the house. Yeah.
To the house. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all about.
That's what it's about. Could get into some more stuff, but I think we said enough tonight.
For tonight, yeah.
Yeah.
It really went off into that really kind of deep. So that
Yeah.
explained a whole lot to the people that had questions.
Yeah.
So you heard it first right here from the sheriff himself.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about gossiping and worry about what you think don't happen or getting ready to happen. You heard the facts.
I think I did another interview yesterday for one of the news people, and my thing was to apologize to the people of Macon County and tell Macon County to keep their head held high. And if I did anything to embarrass you, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want people in other towns, saying, look what Macon County doing down there. Oh, they doing this. Hey, it happens.
Right.
People break the law every day.
Right.
These two just happen to be two of my employees, but you look different places and see how many people break the law, how many officers break. We see it every day.
All over the world.
But I'm not going to compare that with what we do here because I don't want to see us break the law not one time.
That's right.
Not one. One
That's
is
right.
too many.
One is too
That's
many.
right.
But it does happen.
Does happen everywhere.
Yeah.
All over the world happen.
And before you try to clean my house, clean your own.
There you go.
Clean your
There
own
you
house.
go.
Look in the mirror and clean your own
There
house.
you go. There you go.
Clean your own house.
Clean your own house up. That's right. You did right about that.
Sheriff Brunson can take it.
That's right.
Sheriff Brunson can take it. And with my department and my guys, I commend you. Thank you for all your encouragement. Thank you for coming to me and shaking my hand. Thank you for defending your guys, which I told you, you don't have to worry about. Send them to me. I can handle it. I can take all the criticism. Send them to me.
Right.
But, people are people.
People are people.
You got bad people everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go. Everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go.
Every department you go to, too.
To my buddy
Everywhere.
Wayne here, I know it was hard on Wayne because he had to come tell me about one of his guys that he see every day, that he shake hands, he play with every day.
Right,
that guy would
right.
stop by the office every day.
Right.
Yeah.
Stop
Every
by
day.
the main office
So
every day.
Every day.
Always
day.
got something funny to say.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, but like he said, we try to be a family down there, and even family get into arguments, and then you got some families don't like their own brother and sister. So
Right.
I know some people don't like everything we do, but it's okay.
It's okay.
Right.
It's
Do
okay.
your job.
Do your
As long
job.
as you do your job, you're all right with
That's
me.
right. That's right.
And I think you can see that by the way I kept my department.
Right.
Even from the guys that were against me, hey, I brought them in, embraced them. Just do your job.
Do your job.
You know
That's
what
it.
I'm saying? I'm not a vindictive person. I'm not a hating person, but I'm a hold me.
Yeah.
I'm a hold me, and I know how to hold me.
That's right.
So we all right. We're gonna come back strong. We're gonna go back to the drawing board. We're gonna have some classes on ethics. We're gonna talk about how to treat the people at the jail. We're gonna talk about how to treat the community, so we don't have this happen again.
That's right.
And like I said, also we still looking at some more people.
Okay.
But if this does happen again, Macon County, we're gonna have some more arrests.
That's right.
So y'all get ready for it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's right.
And we're gonna do what's right.
Do what's right.
And thank you again, Wayne. Thank you to everybody at the Macon County Sheriff Department. You know, thank you for serving the community. Thank you for doing what you do. And we just gonna keep going.
Keep on going.
And I just give a shout out to, you know, everybody in the community. You know, I can't say one person. I always say shout out to Macon County because I mean that.
That's right.
I want to give you props. I want to give everybody props for doing what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You know, I think the crime rate is down a lot.
That's good.
You know, we don't see a whole lot of stuff we used to.
Yes.
You know, we're cleaning out the wanted files, and you see we making a lot of arrests because we going through the file. Let me give y'all a word of advice.
Okay.
Y'all know y'all got a warrant. Come see me.
Okay.
Save the embarrassment of my guys coming to get you because we pulling every warrant out looking for them.
Y'all heard that, right?
We pulling everyone out. We not going to have a warrant in my files that hadn't been served. So come down there, call me and say, Sheriff, can I come turn myself in? I'm going to tell you yes. I'm going to tell you, look, I'm going to make it as easy as possible. If you have some misdemeanor warrants, $500 fine, I'm going to let you sign your bond and go home.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
You heard it from Sheriff Brunson.
You heard it now. You heard it, fellas.
If you come down there and say, Sheriff, I got some misdemeanor ones, I'm tired of hiding, come on.
You spend more money hiding.
You spend more money hiding. If you got some $500 misdemeanor ones, I'm going to let you sign your bond. We'll do the paperwork and you can go home.
That's right.
That saves the embarrassment because if we catch you at work, we're going to get you.
Right.
If we catch you at McDonald's, we're going to get you. We catch you in Burger King, we're going to get you.
Tell them they better act Edward Turk, huh?
I go back to my boy Turk my buddy, man. Turk my buddy, man.
They better act Edward Turk, man.
Yeah, man. Turk my boy, though. Yeah. He a good guy, man. I like Turk. I talked to Turk the other day and told him I gave him a shout out. He went and found that spot on this show and he put it on Facebook. He put it on his chair. And we sat and laughed. Hey, man, that's my buddy. He good dude, man. Hey, man, he keep you laughing.
Yeah, he does. He always got something, man. He got something going on.
He got something going on all the time. Yeah. But Macon County, I was serious about those warrants now. We got a warrant team out there looking every day.
Okay.
We got them looking. And, you know, the misdemeanor warrants we can handle. But, you know, I found in the file, we got some warrants from 1997 that had been served. We got some warrants from the year 2000. And a lot of them are just misdemeanor warrant, bad checks and things like that, which I can afford to let you sign your own bond and go.
Right.
You know, and like I said, that saves the embarrassment and that type stuff.
That's right.
But if you think you got a warrant, you better call because we going through every single one.
Yeah.
And we going to get you. And you're going to see us knocking on doors every single day.
Yeah.
Every day. So please give me a call. Say the embarrassment.
Right.
You know, I'm willing to work with you.
Right.
And even if it's not a misdemeanor warrant, I'm still willing to work with you.
Okay.
You know, whatever I can do to help you is fine.
Right.
People make mistakes.
That's right.
You know, we just got to clean them up. It's my duty. It's my job to clean them up.
That's right.
And we all right with that.
That's right.
You know, you can come sit in my office and talk about it. I don't care what you've done. You can come sit in my office and talk about it. And we're going to try to help you.
That's right.
But let's get these warrants taken care of, okay? I don't want any warrants in my file. And we pulling every single one out.
Yeah, I know. You got one. You better be ready.
Be ready.
Don't think just because it's been over 5 years, like, man, they ain't stuff about me.
Don't
Don't even matter.
I tell them that.
You tell them, don't even matter. If you know you got a one.
Hey, just because we knock on your door, you don't come out there, don't mean we stop.
That's right.
That's right.
We coming.
Right, like the mailman. Right,
Exactly.
right. Go to your next stop.
Hey, my guys will follow you.
Yeah.
They'll sit and wait on you.
Right.
They'll catch you at the store.
Yeah.
You know they out
Because
there.
everybody know everybody now.
Yeah. Everybody know everybody.
Everybody know everybody.
And we gonna do it now.
Right.
And I got a lot of help.
Okay.
I got a lot of help. I got some great deputies.
Yeah.
But also I got some great reserve guys that come down and help.
Okay.
You know, we got some great reserve that come down and volunteer their time.
Right.
And I look out for those guys now.
Okay.
But they'll come out and help.
I
And
seen a
like
couple of
that.
I seen a couple of reserve guys
Oh
that you
yeah,
had.
they got some great reserves.
Right.
Maybe I'll start bringing a couple of reserves here too,
Yeah,
so you can
yeah,
meet them.
exactly.
These are normal people with normal jobs in your community,
Right.
and they want to help.
They wanna help.
They want to do what's right for this community.
That's right.
And I think that's great.
Great.
I think that's great.
Yeah. I do too. Everybody do. That's great.
You know,
That's
a lot of
wonderful.
people come down there and want to be a reserve so they can get a badge, get into movies and stuff like that, or not get a ticket, because they like to put their badges out.
Right.
But I don't like that. I try to give them the people that I know are going to come out and work and help this community.
We got
a lot of great guys that do that.
Right.
And so I commend them, get those guys a shout out. I'm not going to sit down here and call a lot of names.
Right.
But just know they're amongst you.
That's right.
They're amongst you. And people, community, Macon County, keep calling in and telling us what's going on, and just help save this community, bring this community back to life so we can all just live and be happy, love each other, and just live safely.
Right.
Raise our kids, because that's what we want to do, and it's all about these kids.
Right. It's
That's
all
what
about.
it's about. It's all about these kids.
Teach them kids pride, man.
Yeah,
They
teach
gotta have
them
that
pride.
pride, man.
Yeah.
That pride, man.
Man,
Because
it's-
this is a beautiful place here, man.
beautiful
You got
place, man.
you got to love Tuskegee in order to
Got to
start
love
doing
it.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
You gotta
Yeah.
love Tuskegee.
you got to love Tuskegee. And if you hate your
Heritage.
city and you hate your town,
Then you
you know what I'm saying? That's what they program right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I hate Tuskegee.
Majority of the people, great people, but you do have some miserable people
You
that
do.
don't want
You're
to
right.
see nobody happy.
That's right. That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? And those are the people I don't like to deal with. I don't speak to them, don't talk to them.
Right.
They just don't care about anybody.
That's right.
Some of them don't mean nobody no good.
good.
Right.
And you know who you are.
Right.
Right.
You know who you are.
Right.
But to you, I pray for you. You know what I'm saying? Let the people live the way they need to live here in Macon County. Everything be all right.
All right.
Don't nothing else mean nothing.
That's right.
To the great people of Macon County, love y'all. And y'all have a good night and a great 4th of July.
Right.
Oh, I got to say something about those fireworks.
Oh yeah.
Be safe when you're out there with those fireworks. At least it has been real damp.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But those things can explode. They can burn you. They can pop in your hand. Don't be putting those fireworks in your mouth, talking about you Superman when you get drunk.
Yeah,
Don't be
man.
holding them in your hand. Talking about
Yeah.
you can throw them and all that stuff. You can't do that.
Can't do that.
You can't do that. People get hurt every year because of
Fireworks. That's right.
So y'all be careful, and parents try to supervise the kids. When they have these fireworks, just try to supervise them, because we don't want to see any injuries.
right.
I don't want to see any injuries.
And to the parents that just gotta buy their kids fireworks, get them a kitty package. The kitty package don't have stuff that have less explosive in the kitty package.
Right.
And when you go to fire the fire, because they're not gonna do it on the 4th of July this year. So
Right.
therefore,
Right.
everybody gonna basically be
Try to
popping
do their own
own
thing.
fireworks.
Try to do
you
their
know
own
what I'm saying?
thing. Yeah.
And try to get in a designated area too. You know,
Right.
when you do your fireworks and stuff like that. Then right at the house next to the site, you shooting firecrackers and stuff right across the street, popping other people's yard. Scare them.
And make sure, make
go
sure
in
you
the
have
back.
some supervision.
Yeah, exactly.
Supervision.
Yeah.
Sure you got some
if you ain't the parents, just have somebody.
That's right. That's right. Don't let them kids just go by themselves and pop.
Right.
Wayne don't seem to be too shy to do it. He in the conversation, ain't he?
But I want to say one thing though. I want to let my sheriff know. He my sheriff, he my buddy too, and all that. I hear him. He always complimenting us. He complimenting people and stuff like that. But I want to compliment him.
Oh, that's right.
Man, this is a great man to work for.
Give him another round. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna give him a round of applause too.
I mean, he's a wonderful man to work for, man. His motto, he said, if you're not happy, then you're not gonna work good.
That's
he's
right.
like, if you're not happy, come sit in my office, tell me what's going on.
That's right.
And he'll put in that, come tell me what's going on, baby.
Yeah.
That's it. He lets it. But you can come in, you can talk to him, and then, I heard the girl say this last week, but he is a wonderful man to work for. You know what I mean? It's one, you feel good working there, man. So
Communication.
Right. Communication. And he's there, like you said, when the people come in, and it's not just the workers. It's if an inmate got a problem back there, I want to see the sheriff.
Right.
Go back there and get him for me.
Right.
He go there, he talks to him.
Right.
He deal with him. He try to make him, and that's basically all. I can have an inmate back there cutting up, beating the door and stuff like that. All he want to do, okay, I just talk to the sheriff. He's he'd talk to him, take him in there, give him a Gatorade, a honey bun, talk to him, and just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And but they feel better.
Yeah.
They'll come back down and say, I'm sorry, man, for beating on the door. I was just, I just had something. I just want,
And the most compliant person back there.
Right. So, but I got to give shout outs to him. He's a great boss man. and most of all, he's a great friend.
Great. Can I get a round of applause right now?
Appreciate that.
Yeah, let me get a round of applause to Chef, y'all. Yeah, and that's a great thing. You know, just about every person that comes here, they do. You know, they say, like, man, I work.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, one thing about this job, you know, I'm a first-time sheriff.
Right.
So I'm learning.
Right.
You know, I will make some mistakes.
Right.
But I'm going to stand behind my mistakes. And I'm not going to tell you I might have made, I've made mistakes as the sheriff.
Right.
But learning, I can sit back and say, and I'm going to grow and I'm going to learn. I'm not going to make that same mistake twice.
Right.
You know, there's nobody perfect.
Yeah.
But one thing that I know, you got to treat people right.
That's right.
And I know I got to treat the people that work for me right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I always pass to them, we got to be a family. We got to take care of each other. We spend more time together than we do at home and with our families.
Right.
You know, not only do you have to have my back, I got to have your back.
That's right.
No matter what the situation is, I got to have your back. You know what I'm saying? I want them to know that, and I want them to feel that, and I tell them every day, you know, I don't want you to come to work unhappy.
That's right.
I want you to be happy.
Right.
If you got a problem, let me know, and we'll sit down and talk about it. We'll deal with it. If you got a problem at home, hey, go take care of your problem. Come back and see me.
Right.
I don't want you around here unhappy.
That's
You know?
very, very dangerous in law enforcement.
Yes, it is.
It's very
Yes, it
dangerous.
is.
You got a person that you expect to have your back, and you out there and you dealing with people in the law, in the crime, and you're like, man, I ain't going out there. There ain't nobody but what's the name?
Yeah.
And you left you out there butt naked like that. And he supposed to been coming to your rescue to help you, because once you on duty, even if you off duty, you still an officer. You know what I'm saying? And I expect you to have my back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
and it's very dangerous in law enforcement, man, when you have a person that has your back now.
Right.
It's very dangerous.
And I tell my guys, I say, listen, I don't care what happens. I don't care where you are, what situation. You call me, I'm coming.
Right.
And we're going to come to every man. We're going to empty the sheriff department.
That's
We
right.
coming.
Yeah.
And everybody better be with me. We coming together.
That's right.
And if they defeat all of us, I'm going to call Montgomery. I'm going to call Shorter. I'm going to call Notasulga. I'm going to call the campus. I'm going to call Auburn.
That's right.
We're coming back with more and more.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody got to know we feel like that about each other.
There you
We
go.
got that together.
There you go.
Yeah.
There
They
you
ain't
go.
never alone. Long as I'm the sheriff, long as I'm here, they're never by themselves.
That's right.
And I have the authority to call anybody in.
That's right.
And I know these guys down in Shorter. I know Chief Below. I know Chief Patrick guys. They always call, hey, y'all need some help? Yes, we do. Come see us, and we'll be there to see you.
Yeah.
I know Notasulga coming.
Yeah.
I know Franklin coming.
That's right.
You know,
That's a good feeling to
I mean,
have.
That's a good feeling to have.
That's a good feeling to have, man. That's a good feeling to have, man.
And that's what police work is all about.
That's right. That's
You
right.
know, we gonna fight to the last man.
That's right.
We gonna fight till we can't fight no more.
That's right.
And that's what it's all about.
all
And I
about.
let my guys know I'm there with them all the time, and
Right.
I'm gonna be there.
Going in the
know,
field with them.
We going
in
down
the field
together.
with them.
They do it.
I'm
Right.
with 'em. We going down together.
They going down together.
And I mean that.
That's right.
I
That's
mean
right.
that. And before I go, I know y'all ready to go, but I forgot about my man, Leon and Lennon Sullen birthday today.
Leon.
Lieutenant Sullen, him and his twin brother birthday today.
You know, I forgot he wasn't. He is a twin. That's right.
It says two of them.
Identical twin.
Identical twin.
That's right. That's
And they're
right.
my buddies, man. I like
Right.
them dudes, man.
Right.
I like them dudes. So I got to
That's
give
my
them a
neighbor.
shout out. Their birthday today.
Yeah.
My boy birthday today. You know what?
Let's give him a round. Give him a round.
Give him a round of
Give him a round of
applause.
applause. Let's give him a round of applause to you. Happy birthday. I'm gonna do this right quick. I'm just gonna play just a little bit of this "Happy Birthday" song right here.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Just gave him a little something, man, for the for the birthday boys, the twins.
The twins. And do you know what? That dude came to work today. Even
He
though I
did.
told him you can have the day off, he came to work today.
Oh man,
He came to work today, and I couldn't even send him home early. He told me he had to go do something, transport.
He had to
somebody.
transport. He had to go to
And
Madison.
that's dedication,
Yeah,
man. He
that
went
is.
That
away
is.
to Madison.
Yeah,
And
Madison.
then he came back, and then he went on the call with us, and I was like, "Man, go home." He was like, "No, man, I like this."
Yeah.
You know, he wanted
yeah.
to be here, and I appreciate that.
That's good, man. You give him the
So
day off for their birthday.
I hope he take the day off tomorrow for his birthday. He has the privilege to do that. But yeah, I give my guys, everybody can
That's
take
great.
their birthday off.
They
You know,
deserve
everybody
that.
can take their birthday off.
Your
You know,
birthday. That's
yeah,
your birthday.
That's your day.
That's
And
your
that-
day.
and that's good. That's
That's
your
beautiful.
day.
That's
And
beautiful.
I really appreciate him coming in doing those transports for us today. And if he hadn't, it would have put us in a little bind because we would have had to send somebody else.
Right.
But you know he don't mind driving that Charger.
That's up.
He like that Charger.
Oh, yeah.
So he don't mind driving that Charger.
Every time I see him, either he riding or he washing it.
Oh yeah.
That's him.
I'm surprised he ain't scrubbed the paint off that bad boy. He always washing it, keeping it clean, man. He keep that bad boy clean, boy.
Keep it clean, man.
I don't know. You
But
know,
most of the guys keep them clean.
Yeah.
They like those vehicles, man. They keep them clean.
Oh yeah.
They do keep them clean.
You'll never see them mudding and like that.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
know y'all guys ride on a whole lot of back
Oh
roads.
man, we
You know, a lot
back roads.
of what they dirt roads.
Yeah.
You know, dusted. But them bad boys stay
Yeah,
clean.
they clean.
Oh,
Them
yeah.
guys like
Stay
clean
clean.
vehicles. Yeah.
Keep it washed. Like they
Yeah,
just soon they come off the dirt road, just go wash it up real quick.
Yeah.
You know,
and that's what they do.
and you know what? And they can come down to the sheriff department, get them wash free.
Okay.
They go to Yarbies, they go to the different different places and pay that money and get them washed.
Get 'em washed.
And that's taking a lot of pride, and it's helping the community.
It does.
You know, they don't fuss about that. You know, they
Oh,
go
no.
and keep those vehicles clean.
Keep them clean.
They keep them clean.
Wow.
And that's a good thing
That's a
there,
good
man.
thing.
That's a good thing. It really is.
You guys do a good job in
Yeah,
the community,
yeah,
man. That's what everybody talk about the sheriff department, how good the guys is until something like this happen, and then, you know, it is what it is, you know. And another thing about the new, I want to say this myself about the news. I ain't gonna call which news people name, but come down here sometime when we have a lot of good stuff going on.
Right.
You know, I just say it like that. You know, try to break your neck to get to Macon
Right.
County when we have really, really beautiful stuff going on. Like tonight, it'll have been a good time for the news people come down here when they was talking about Exit 38
Oh, yeah.
at the town hall meeting.
Right.
You know, that'd been a good time for them to come out there and explore. You know, let them know what finna go on in Macon County, what finna be built.
Right.
That's better been something good. And we
Right.
always having good stuff going on in Macon County every day.
Every day.
Right.
Every
The
day.
carnival opened up today.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on today.
Yeah, today. Yeah.
News to him come this way.
No.
Somebody they on two wheels getting down here. Like they ran me over one time. For real. I mean, I ain't calling no name, but,
Yeah.
but, you know, just trying to get
Everybody
hit
that-
because something bad had happened.
Right.
You know, they on two wheels trying to get down here, hurry up to the scene. You know what I'm saying? But it's not right.
No.
It's not right. I mean, stuff happened in all communities all over the world.
all over.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But don't just try to target this when something bad happened. You just on the march, get ready, set, go. As soon as something happened here, the back. But be on the march, get ready, set, go when something good happened in Macon County.
Right,
The
right,
beautiful stuff that happened in Macon County every day.
Right.
Every day, every single day, something good in Macon County.
But you know, that's why we have to stick together and we have to endure like we always have.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and we will.
Right. Right.
And we gon' join arms, join hands, and we gonna come back even stronger.
Right. Right.
You know, and I'm gonna put the best product I can out there for the people of the community. So this is just gonna make us stronger.
Right. Right.
You know, and I'm not gonna say it's not gonna happen again because it may.
Right.
And I'm gonna call the people and I'm gonna put it back out there again.
Right.
And if you think bad of me, you know, I'm gonna just keep my head high and say I'm doing my job.
Right.
Right.
You know, I feel worse than anybody. I'm sure I do.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna stand tall because this is what I do.
Yeah.
This is what I was sworn to do, and this is what I'm gonna continue to do.
That's right.
And I mean, it is what it is.
We got to stay together in the best interest of our community, man. We got to stay together.
Got
The
to.
best interest of our community. We really do.
Yeah. For you great people, Macon County, thank you. Hope you see why I did what I did, and know that I did it for the right reason.
Right.
And know that I had to do it for the right reason, and we're not gonna uphold any wrongdoing or bad doing. And just thank you for your support, and try to see what's going on, and try to see what's happening here in Macon County, because we growing and we moving,
Right.
and it's gonna be good.
That's right.
Just stick with us; it's gonna be good. You got some good people in Macon County.
Really do. You really
You
do.
got way more good people than bad people.
That's right.
But people make mistakes.
That's right.
Pick your head up, and let's not try to make that same mistake twice.
Right. Right.
Thank you, Macon County.
Okay, that's gonna conclude our
And
share.
shout out to my wife, Courtney Brunson.
Brunson.
'Cause she hurting like I'm hurting. She see me down, and
Right. Yeah.
you know, she there trying to pick me up, and
That's right.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. That's your other half.
And everybody else got some good people.
Right.
Thank you, everybody. Can't call all your name, but know who I'm talking about.
Right.
All of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I got to say a shout out to my lovely wife, Miss Loretta Ellis. Hey, you know. I ain't gonna say the booty, but I'm gonna get to the booty. Man. Like, you know, she said booty first, man, but I'm gonna say to my lovely wife, Miss Loretta Ellis.
Hey man, I like that.
Yeah.
I like
we didn't
that.
have to tell him this
No,
time.
we had to tell
Everybody else we have to tell.
Because, you know, we joked on them when we got to the office that
Yeah,
morning.
yeah.
Hey, we told her, she said, gave a shout out to Booty Rush,
Yeah.
so she gave one to her husband.
Yeah, you ain't gonna kill
Thank you, everybody at Macon County Sheriff Office, though. Mary, you guys are great. You know, dispatch over there, back in the jail. You know, my officers out there, investigation, everybody great, man. Appreciate everybody. K9 units, you know, I know one of them don't want me to call his name, but you're great, too. Appreciate everybody. Thank you.
All right, that's the end of the sheriff report here. I'd like to thank the fine people in the back that engineered and having this thing right here going on. We got my man. I'm gonna start Butch first. How about Butch? You know what I'm talking about? He's there, Butch in the building, y'all.
Yes,
big shouts out to him. Virtual Television, man. Pat Wallace. You know, we got Danielle Jordan in the building, and also we got Jordan in the building. We got Kim Motor City, man, in the building, y'all. Thank y'all. We got several cameras rolling, man. Great engineers. We got something new.
Right.
So this week you guys gonna see some little new footage on the way the screen is broken up and all that kind of good stuff. Like every week we got something new going on right here at the station, man.
Right.
Yeah. And big shouts out to everybody who work up here at our station, 100.7 WBZ, the communicator, my man Andre, the co-pilot. Big shouts out to the director here, Miss Florence Pace Tyner. She run this whole thing over here. Big shouts out to them and everybody that work here at this building here. I want to give them a big shout out as well. And I also want to give a big shout out to the sheriff department, man. You hold your head up, man. You guys just keep
Appreciate
it strong.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
We
it.
behind you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody behind you. We're gonna be praying for everybody. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
We just like to keep it right.
Gotta
Keep it right.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And everything's gonna be all right.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm talking about?
Thank
So that's conclude the sheriff report, man. Love y'all, man.
All right.
That's it, y'all. On this
Appreciate
day,
you, too, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate what you do, boy.
I appreciate it. It's
All
gonna be June the 29th, y'all. 2017, man. That's the end of the sheriff report, y'all. Let's go.